And welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the notification button so you catch me on all my videos. But usually I'm outside doing projects. Typically that's where I'm at, but today I am in my kitchen. It's a very old kitchen. The whole house is very old, so what you see is pretty much the extent of my kitchen. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be scrubbing and cleaning out this, maybe decluttering and getting rid of some pots and pans. If you've been following my channel, you know that I'm big on herbs. So I'm going to be cleaning out all my herbs, organizing them, and getting them in a little bit more organized fashion. And if you have any questions on anything, just leave it on the comments below. And while I'm taking this stuff out, I also wanted to let you know that I'm really just going to use probably this orange degreaser and just maybe even Comex. That's basically what I'm going to be using, and just plain soap and water. and it's clean. I feel like I've been slaving away, and I have. And I'm happy that it's finally done. I was originally only going to do my teas because of the flu, cold, and now the pandemic going on. It's time to start building my immune system, and I can't do that if it's disorganized. So I had to do that. I took out my cast iron pots and pans because they were stuck underneath there. And as you well know, if you have an appliance and you tuck it in somewhere, you probably more likely are not going to pull it out to use it. That's why I keep things out so that I can. These were one of those things that they were just forgotten, and I love cast iron. I love cooking on cast iron. My mother always cooked in cast iron. To be able to enjoy to cook just brings her in my kitchen and with me. So I'm happy that they're out. But everything here is organized and so accessible. I'm hoping my husband will help me keep this nice and tidy, but I'm not gonna bet my money on that. But for now, it's nice and tidy. I added some baskets on this side, and the bottom basket is just for overflow for things that I store, like glasses that I rarely use or that I love to have, but I don't have the space because, as you can see, this kitchen is pretty bearsome. It's a 1907, 1909 home, and so it just didn't come with cabinets. The only cabinets is these cabinets over here, and was the maximum amount of cabinets we had. I ended up building this a few years ago because I needed another prepping area, and this has been a godsend. As you have seen me, I have been cooking. I prep my food here. I put my plates to serve on, and it's my cutting board. Although this is, even though this is a, what do you call that, a chopping block piece of wood, and I don't want to name drop because I'm not being sponsored by anybody, but just so you know where I got it at IKEA. They sell them in a big sheet, and so I just cut it to the dimensions that I needed to do a cabinet here. And I tell you, it's worked beautifully for us. So that's been great. And then of course, no storage. So I had to put shelves and do things that would keep me organized in a very organic way. So, and then on this side was just dirty and disorganized and cluttered as it was on this side. So I decided to go ahead and clean it and organize it so that it was all completed. And I rearranged my cat's eating tray. I've got a ton of cookbooks here on this shelf, and then I organized this with my proteins and my nuts and of course my food processor. And then cat food and just a few leftover dishes here. But I'll go through things in more greater detail once I do my house tour. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, leave them down below. I am hoping that to do a Q&A at some point. I still have a few more videos to go that I want to do before I do that. But keep your questions coming, and if I don't answer your questions, it's because I'm saving them for the Q&A, just so that you know that. This here was, I think, intended for a kid's bedroom, for like a stairway for their bunk beds. And again, I got it at IKEA, and the reason why we went with this is because we recycle, and so it's a great way to add storage as well as put your recycling bins. So on this top one is our garbage. This one here has our recycling, and this has our canned goods, and this just has plastic bags in case we have some food products that we're going to throw in the garbage. And then we have our coffee pods for my Vermicelli coffee maker / tea maker. And then this is kind of more plastic bags because it's kind of empty. And this here is really, really great because when you have guests, you can sit down and visit while somebody is cooking, or if you don't want to sit there, you can always perch up here. And it also gives us a place to put our groceries when we come in. I will go into great details about what the kitchen used to look like prior to me moving in here and reorganizing and changing a lot of things in here, and as well as every place else in this home when I do my home tour. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give me a like, subscribe, and more importantly, share it with your friends and family. And get up, get out, do a little boogie, and clean your kitchen. I had a lot of fun. I had to do some dancing because just plain cleaning was just not going to work. And anytime you listen to music, it just kind of helps you put that groove on. So it was fun. Love you. And I will see you in my next video.